Hello there, it's Liza Bloom Robinson live with Energetic Reset. I am inside the group today, so I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to get over and do a share. So I've got it also going out on my page as well. Just seems to make a bigger impact that way. So let me go ahead and do that. If you're logging on, go ahead and say hello. I'm going to just share that. There we go. I think that's on my timeline. Yep, here we go. And then I'm going to just share it real quick. One more place. I'm going to put it into my Falling into Ease group. So hold on just 1 second. Very excited to be with you today. Life has been very busy. Energetic Reset live, and we're going to put that in a group. We're going to put that, if you're not a part of the Falling into Ease group, I invite you to come join over there, where we do a lot of falling into ease and information and all kinds of yummy stuff over there. So anyway, we are shared, we are posted, and now we are officially live. Thank you for taking that moment to let me do that. Hey, Nicole, great to see you. So much love. Mwah. So today I wanted to really talk about when the world tilts. We've had a lot of fascinating things in the world recently, and we've had some fascinating things in our own lives too. By the way, I'm now in Arizona again. We left Arizona on January 3rd for our 9-week adventure, and I just got back late last night, about midnight last night, and so we are officially complete from that. We had a few sidebar events and adventures along the way, but it was really, really fabulous. So I thank you all for following along, and for all your love and comments and sharing and all of the things. Our theme on that adventure in our presentations was finding peace in a world of chaos, and had such great results and feedback from the workshop that I'm going to actually be making it into a webinar. So I'm excited about that. Don't know when that will happen, but that's coming. So when the world tilts, you know, we hear things like mass shootings, and the world tilts. We have friends or loved ones who either get a diagnosis or die, and the world tilts. A few weeks ago, one of my longtime friends, priestess sisters, died, and she had been sick for a long time. And so we anticipated her death, and yet when she left the planet, the only thing I could say to my husband, we talked about this several times, hey Scott Bell, great to see you. The thing that I felt, you know, besides the humanity, the grief, but it felt like the world, like there was a tilt. And then just last week, not even a week ago, my husband, Rob's best friend, died. And he also had been sick for a while, but that one was unexpected. We anticipated him being on the planet for much longer, and so it was sudden. And we were just talking about it again just a little bit ago. It's like everything, like the foundation from which we stand on, has moved. It's like being in an earthquake. I was only in one earthquake ever one time, and it was a small one. The center of it was in the LA area, and I was out in Parker, Arizona, so it was like a few hundred miles away. But it was like, whoa, you know, when you lose your footing. My friend Carl Anthony has this great song, and I will find it and post it here. It's called, well, the lyrics are, when the world shakes, hold the sky, right? When the foundation upon which we stand is moving or shaking or unsettled, hold the sky. It's a beautiful song. He works with children in hospitals and multi-terminal kids, and this song came out of a conversation he had with one of his children, so I'll post that. But so what do we do when the world tilts? How do we regain our center? How do we find that higher vibration place? And so the first thing that I want to really offer you is that if your world is tilted, Be super gentle with yourself. I was working with one of my clients recently, and she was talking about, with her spiritual awareness, with her knowledge, she just thought that she should be able to handle her world tilting. And I said, wow, that is so true. We do that. We think we know with our head that it's all okay, and we know the spiritual principles and we can spout them. But what lies hidden, I always point to the back, what lies hidden is our unconscious belief systems, our unconscious energy cycles and stuck cycles. And so the work that I bring, including this energetic reset, is about really reaching back. So it's not a logical process. It's not a mental process in any way, shape, or form. It's very much energetic and vibrational. It's very much about frequency. And so when we have a thought that says, I shouldn't be flipped out because my world's rocking, I shouldn't be, and it's bumped up against a vibration that says this is wrong and I'm angry or sad or grieving or I don't know what, when they bump up against, there's a disconnect. Or what happens even more often is they don't bump up, but there's a gap between what we think and what we be. And so this energetic reset is about closing that gap. We did another one recently about closing that gap in energy, in awareness, in present moment. One we did a little bit ago, we actually had our hands out, we're either in the past or the future, or the past or the future, however it is. And to really literally bring your hands together to come into the present moment. So go look for that one as well, because that was a really powerful one. But for today, I'm going to use Carl Anthony's song, that idea, right? When the world is rocking, when the world tilts, and you can't find your balance, and you can't land in that center as hard as you try, hold the sky. So for me, hold the sky is look up. To me, hold the sky is put your hand up. To reach up with the intention of meeting, raising, landing, reaching for a higher vibration. It's so super simple, but so much of this is super simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hard. So let's try that. Feel the world tilting, like just tilt, like, whoa, I'm off balance. Whatever that is, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, I'm off balance. So the first step always is notice what you notice. Notice, speak the truth about your experience, especially in regards to your sensations, right? The sensations of our body give us such wisdom. So we notice. I notice that I'm tilted, that I'm off balance in my life. I'm a little bit off balance right now because I don't know how many time zones I've been in, and I don't know where I am or what time it is, and I'm trying to navigate clients and time zone challenges, and I'm like, wait, where am I? So I'm getting settled now in Arizona for a while, so settling into that. But I can notice that I'm tilted, that I'm off center. So notice what you notice. Step number one, notice what you notice. Interrupt the pattern. So interrupt. So you can interrupt just by saying, oh, I notice I'm off balance. Notice what you noticed. Speak it, own it, claim it. Nothing wrong. You can look deeper. What's causing it? You don't have to. You can look deeper. What's the emotion? But you don't have to. And then simply, with the intention of raising your frequency, raising your vibration. Off balance is a lower, denser vibration. There is something bigger than me. I always often talk about that which is greater than us. It's both within us and greater than us, when we tap to that, then we have a whole different perspective, energetically, but also visually and sensory and all of that. So raise that hand up. Raise it up all the way. It looks funny on my video when I raise my hand up all the way. So raise your hand up all the way. Then put your palm flat. And imagine that you are holding the sky. And imagine that which is greater than you is lifting you, body, mind, heart, soul, spirit, lifting your vibration from where you are to a higher level. So hold the sky and then let all of your awareness come to that palm and rest there. We so often go down. That's very important. But on this one, just feel what it feels like to stretch your arm all the way up, palm up, and then look up. And just allow the energy to shift and change. Just allow the energy to move. You don't have to think about it. In fact, you can't figure it out. So try these physical experiences for spiritual shifting. I was doing a retreat, not a retreat. I was doing, that's coming up soon. I was doing board training for a group of people this past weekend, and we ended with this just as a simple process. And so we stood up. We've been sitting at the table for a long time, lots and lots of information, mental, but also spiritual and vibrational. And we stood up, and I led them through pretty much what I just said here. And we raised our hands up, and then we looked up. And we just held that for a moment, becoming open, becoming curious, and notice what you notice. So we just hold that for a moment. Just a little aside, the yogic practice, I see Nicole's on here and Scott and Nicole, I think this is true, or at least I've learned it, is just the stretch, the practice, the mudra, if you will, of looking up, stretches the front of your neck in a way that it actually begins to change your body chemistry, your biochemistry. Every time we do energetic resets, we're changing both our neural pathways, but also all of the chemistry in our body, our hormones, our stress chemicals, our feel-good chemicals, the cortisol and the oxytocin, and we're actually lowering blood pressure, and all kinds of things are really potential. So hold that for a moment. So we're going to do the whole thing again, and this time really allow your body, mind, heart, soul, spirit to feel what we're doing. I'm going to go off balance the other way. So, I'm off balance. I've been in 19 time zones. I've been dealing with people who are heavy in grief, and it's impacting me because my grief is still alive. I'm off balance. I'm off center. I know I should be able to center, but I can't find it. Notice what you notice. Shift it. Interrupt it. Stand up straight. And begin to reach your hand up, your arms straight up. Stretch, put that long stretch. That's also, that also changes, it gives energy. It strengthens, it stretches our physical body, which gives us energy. It opens up the space in ourselves. Palm foot and hold that sky. And then look up. If you can hold that for a whole 68 seconds, things change. We're looking up. We're holding our palm to the sky. We're connecting consciously with that which is both within us, but so much greater than us. We're allowing our vibration and our frequency to be lifted. Looking up, holding the sky. If you're outside, look at the sky. If you're inside, imagine the sky. It's bright, bright, bright blue today. A little breeze on the tops of the palm trees. And you'll feel a shift. Hold it until you feel a shift. And when you feel that shift, lower your arm, bring your vision to straight ahead, and name it. What does that feel like? I, right now, feel taller. I feel more open. I feel expansive. My eyes feel brighter. My neck feels a little released. And I feel my feet firmly on that ground that has been tilting and rocking for weeks. What do you notice? I'd love to know what your experience is with this. I am here to support you. If you are interested, if you are ready to be really supported, not only in navigating life when the world tilts, but clearing out the unconscious work so that when the world tilts, you just do a little boogie dance right along with it. You can be in such movement in the present moment, so filled with presence and alignment that you navigate through it all. If you're interested in finding out more about that, just simply message me. We're happy to hop on a quick call with you at any time. I'm Eliza Bloom Robinson. This is your Energetic Reset, weekly Wednesdays, and keep coming back. Keep practicing these. We take 15, 20 minutes. It's impactful for your day, impactful for your life. Go back through the Facebook page and scroll down and try some other ones. And let me know how it supports you, and let me know how your world tilts, again, in a way that opens you in an expansive, awake, alive flow of life. Have a great evening, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great week, and we'll see you again. Bye.